It was just mindset shift. I said, kuch ho na ho, I think this is what I really need. My brownies are really selling well. What really helped a baker like me was the community. When I got Hall of Fame award, he was like, Mama, come here. I'm really proud of you. This was very, very special. This was like a one-off moment which I was living, and I was writing it down to become a super baker and Hall of Fame, super baker and Hall of Fame. Wow. And you said that you can't, if you can't imagine money, you imagine this. For me, visualizing this was way better and way easier than visualizing money.
So, hi everyone, we are here for our yet another success story. I'm here with my awesome student Adishree, and her story has inspired me so much. I'm sure when you are listening to this particular story, it is going to inspire you as well. So, let's hear it from Adishree, like how did she start and how did she achieve this big milestone in her baking journey. So, heartiest congratulations, Adishree. How are you doing today?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I'm doing great. Being here is like a dream come true. So definitely, I've been waiting to see you like this.
Super. So, first of all, heartiest congratulations
Thank you, ma'am.
because this journey, I know it is very, very interesting. It is exciting. At the same time, bakers do go through a lot of challenges. So, we would want to hear everything from your side. Like, uh, first of all, where are you from? Who all are there in your family? And before you started baking, like professionally, what was your profession?
So basically, I am Adishree and I'm from Mumbai. And before I started baking, I have been an educator like for almost 2 decades.
Wow.
It's like, and I was on a sabbatical for some other reasons. And I was just not wanting to do anything more. I'm like, okay, I was just relaxing and I was like, okay, I've done so much now. What has to be there will come, but I was fine with whatever. I mean, I was not really looking into something. So I think few of my friends didn't really like me sitting and chilling at home or taking a sabbatical. So it so happened that one of my friends just told me that there is some seminar happening. I have paid for you, please go, at least go. I said, no, I'm not really interested. Well, you like cooking. So, yes, of course, I used to love cooking and I still do love cooking. But baking was something I've never really thought. So, she sent me something and I said, okay, I'll look into it. But I was not really sure till the last minute that whether I'll be attending this. So, it was your 3 day master boot camp for profitable baker. When I opened the seminar just 2 minutes prior, because she told me so many times, I said, profitable baker, I don't even know a B of baking. I don't even own a OTG. I'm, whatever OTG that I have, I'm only doing savory. I've never really baked, and it is profitable baker. I said, chalo, ab ho gaya hai, to let me just go come and attend. And that was, I thought it was a 3 day thing.
Yeah.
I thought first day karte hain, theek hai, I'll tell her that I did try. And I came with a mindset which was definitely open because I always sit with a pen and paper and with whatever I was attending. Because being an educator, this is like a must. So then it so happened that when I heard you, the mindset, it was just mindset shift. I said, kuch ho na ho, I think this is what I really need, the mindset shift. So I remember you talking in your first time that if you don't really value your dreams, who else will?
Yeah.
So I said, okay, okay, it is not my dream. So let me borrow this dream. At least somewhere I'll reach. So I never wanted to be a baker, but I knew that cooking is my forte. It's a stress buster. So that's how it so happened that, that first thing I never left till third. And then immediately, without even thinking, without even, I said that we had to give in as in men for diamond membership. I said, ये तो मेरे पास है, मैं दे देती हूँ, बाकी बाद में देखी जाएगी. So, and then I just happened to talk to my husband that I've done this now and I have to. So he's like, of course, why not? Just go ahead. And I was very surprised. And in fact, my friend was like, please, ये मैंने नहीं बोला था तुझे करने को. Why did you even go there? I thought just I had asked you to do this. But I think from there on, there was no looking back.
Yeah, superb. So, okay, when it comes to baking, were there any recipes that you had done before? या केक बनाया था, डेकोरेशंस बनाए थे, ऐसे कुछ किया था आपने पहले?
तो मेरे तो मैम, इफ एट ऑल आई टेल यू कि for I love ordering for desserts. I'm known that I'm only going to get the cake.
Yeah.
So I always used to try finding bakers who used to bake, because the home bakers always, you
Yeah.
know, excited me because they did so much. So, but I never thought to be one. I always used to like them or had some kind of, you know, I used to get inspired with them because they were creative.
Yeah.
So I was very loyal to a few of them. And I remember there's this friend of mine who used to bake, and she baked from my son when he was 5 till 13. So
Oh,
it was
wow.
only one person, and I used to just go to her, and she was my last resort. And I told her that अच्छा तेरी friend एक तो baking सिखा दे मुझे, मतलब एक cake मैं bake कर सकूँ, you know, just basic recipe. You
Yeah.
won't believe that also got burnt. So I said, I don't think I have it in me. Baking is something I will never ever touch.
Wow.
So this was my baking
I
journey.
know,
Right.
seriously. So from there, okay, there though you had that human being in front of you, who
Yeah.
maybe gave you the recipe and you tried that as well. Over here, when you directly jumped into the diamond membership that we have after the boot camp, so what was your experience over there? Because यहाँ पे तो सारा online है. I'm not
Correct.
going to teaching you anything offline. So what was that? How was?
That was a big challenge, and I
Yeah.
never really tried. So I used to try recipes, of course, but that was all
Mm,
savory. As I told you that
mm,
I was into
yeah.
cooking, but never
Mm,
really thought. I said, अगर आप texture नहीं देख सकते हो, आप
mm,
touch नहीं कर सकते हो, how
mm.
can you even do this? You know.
Exactly.
So this was
Exactly.
my resistance, big time resistance.
Mm,
But now that I've jumped into it,
mm,
and there was like no looking back, I said, okay, let me just you know, go through it. What
mm,
really helped, Dipti ma'am, definitely your recipes are very simple. And
mm.
when you tell that, you know, you do not need anything, any fancy equipments, because when we think of baking,
Yeah.
I don't know why we have this notion that we have to have the stocked up thing, we have to have very fancy stuff. I don't know, we have this thing in mind. But
Mm,
when they say that kadhai mein bhi kar sakte hain, I think आपके second session mein there were a lot of things when you told that, you know, how people did it in kadhai also. And
yeah.
so I said, let us. My mom used to bake, and in
Wow.
kadhai she used to bake. So you know, so it was. So I have seen this. So I said, ठीक है, this
Mm,
is so definitely there. But
mm,
what really helped a baker like me was the community.
mm,
I could ask the stupidest of the question. I mean, I started with a crumbled cake.
mm, mm,
एंड आई वाज आस्किंग देम कौन सी रॉड पे रखूं, कितना टेम्परेचर रखूं, अब ये देखो ये ऐसा है, अब ये
mm.
देखो ये ऐसा, एंड दैट वाज एन आंसर वाज नॉट फ्रॉम वन बट फ्रॉम मल्टीपल,
Yeah.
not judging you, not, I mean, I think people have gone from there, they have
Mm,
seen it all. So
yeah.
no, everybody considered you like a, I don't know, I was a, you know, when you enter in this kind of setup, you are treated as a baby of the group, I don't know, and then you are taken forward step by step. That helped me. And your question answer sessions
Mm,
on Tuesdays and
mm,
Thursdays and
mm,
Fridays.
mm,
So
mm,
these are the 3 days I chose that I will attend. So
mm.
for almost a month I used to attend, and I remember you answering each and every question,
Mm,
whether it was asked like hundredth time also, you would answer with, you know, such patience. So I think
mm,
more than anything, that gave me an encouragement that it's okay, all questions are valid.
mm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
First of all, this baking related thing you have already shared, but did you ever feel that because you started with a profitable baker boot camp, right? So did you ever feel ki I don't know about others, but will I be able to make money out? Will I be able to monetize this skill? Did you ever feel कि आप baking
That
से?
is one thing I never thought about.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
just wanted to learn the skill. And
Hmm.
I was like, ये मुझे ये finish करना है. I
Hmm.
have to bake all the recipes was my
Hmm.
first and last thing. That, you
Hmm.
know, money will flow. That is somewhere I have in my mind that if you are good at it, if you are consistent, it is going to go. For my challenge was consistency. It's
Hmm.
always been a consistency challenge. So for some reason, I never thought from money point of view, but I
Hmm.
definitely thought, let me first learn the skill. Like your 4 P's that you have, the
Yeah.
first personality and your proficiency or your skill is
Hmm.
what was needed. I said,
Hmm.
Yeah, so I always thought one step at a time, one day at a time. नहीं मैंने आप उठ के बस एक मैं ऑन कर देती थी oven को. This is all I used to do. I never used to think. If at all there are too many thoughts coming, then I'm like, let it be. And with God's grace, I didn't have to really think too much about कहाँ से ingredients आएंगे, कहाँ से क्या आएगा. So I said कि ठीक है, let me just begin. फिर देखी जाएगी क्या होगा. But God is going to be with me.
Wow, amazing. So, and after like going through so many recipes and so many decoration techniques, you have completed your 6 month diamond challenge as well. So, if I have to ask you, like, what is your bestseller product? What would you like to share?
My brownies are really selling well. And it all started with the brownie because I thought, it is the simplest. And that also first order came from the same friend. So she's like, you're not taking up, you're not going the next level. So she called me and she said, my father's anniversary is there, my father's anniversary is there. So you have to bake their cake. I said, I can't. Matlab, it's an occasion like this, big occasion. I will not. Bole, no, the cake is coming from you.
Wow.
Until then, I'd only baked brownies. So I saw that in our group there was discussions about a tower. There was a brownie tower.
Yeah.
I said, let me try a brownie tower or something like that. So I baked two cakes because एक खराब हो जाए तो at least I have something. And then and there I didn't have a box. I didn't have anything. I just baked one nice big brownie. Oh, it was like me and of course my help. We were just struggling to do this, that, but we made sure that it goes. And I hand delivered it because I wasn't sure. I could not trust anyone, though it was just a brownie cake. But for me, that time, it was the biggest thing that I was giving.
Absolutely.
And that is how it all started. That was my first cake.
Wow. Now, Adishree, one more thing that I want to ask you, like, you have achieved a lot of things as an educator as well, right? But how important it was for you to get the Super Baker Finisher Trophy, Hall of Fame Trophy, and even 6 month Diamond Challenge, completing that challenge, and more importantly, what did you feel when you went up the stage and grabbed your trophies?
It was very special, dear to heart. I think it's something, everything you do, and you I mean, it's basically you think of something and you achieve it. It is equally important. I will not compare it with this or that. This was very, very special. This was like a one-off moment which I was living for because I remember writing it down. I remembered your 369, technique, and I was writing it down to become a super baker and Hall of Fame, super baker and Hall of Fame. Wow. And you said that if you can't imagine money, you imagine this. So for me, visualizing this was way better and way easier than visualizing money.
Yeah.
So it was, it was indirect that I was attracting money. I was attracting orders, and I always concentrated on orders. Wow. I didn't concentrate on, and a payment automatically came, touch wood. I didn't have to run behind even a single customer. I said खाना जा रहा है किसी के अच्छे मन से जा रहा है, and I always make sure that as if it is good, my child is going to eat this. If at all I can give this to my child, then I give it to them.
Super. This is very, very profound, right? And just imagine every baker, if they start operating exactly from this space, right? You are actually going to heal people through what you are baking and what you are selling, right? This is really, really profound. So, now that you got into this particular community or you got into your baking journey accidentally, right? So right now your family members like your husband, your parents, or your child, what are they thinking about this new Adishree?
They're very proud. They're definitely very proud. So whenever I'm baking, though my son is into health, fitness, he doesn't want to eat. But if I bake, he will definitely eat. Mama, no sugar, but he'll definitely eat. But he will tell me everything very, very distinctly. When I got Hall of Fame award, and he was like, Mama, come here. I'm really proud of you. And that's all. That's all. And he's now taller than me, and he's 16. Oh, so he's like, Mama, I'm very proud of you. Super. So he doesn't say much, but once he said it, I'm like, this is like And you can see it in their eyes, Dipti. It is like they are with you, they are delivering for you. They are like your my daughter was there with my in my exhibition, just right there.
Yeah.
And she matched her outfit with me. And
Oh,
so it's like they're there. They don't have to really say much. You can see it, you
absolutely.
can feel it.
Absolutely. And again, so through what we are doing as mothers, we keep inspiring them, or rather, we keep sending those signals, right? So
Correct, correct.
ultimately, we are shaping them through what we are doing. And imagine at this
Truly right.
age, if they are understanding so much कि मेरी मम्मी ने भी इतनी सारी चीजें already की थी, but still she is like a lifelong learner, she is a go-getter, and she is inspiring so many other women and whatever she is making. So this was another profound thing which you shared about healing people through baking, right? Imagine what kind of signals you are sending to them, and it is really going to help them as well, right? So
कौन प्राउड है कौन नहीं प्राउड है इज लाइक सेकेंडरी.
oh, family support, like we keep saying in the sessions as well, family support don't expect in the beginning, right? That will come later on. So don't stay stuck because oh, he is not respecting me, she is not believing in me. मुझे वो उन्होंने तो कभी रोका भी नहीं है आपको. You
क्वेश्चन
don't
आपके अंदर है बिकॉज यू डोंट बिलीव इन योर सेल्फ.
yeah.
स्लोली स्टेडली व्हेन यू आर सीरियस अबाउट इट दे सी इट.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing. That was in fact my next question. Like, what would you like to say to those women who really want to do baking or they want to grow in this particular journey? They want to set up their cafes business, but abhi beginner hai. But at the same time, they are confused. Maybe they are scared as well, or they are thinking, oh, I need this support, family support, financial support, all those things. Uh, so it is very clear because of these beliefs, they are not able to move ahead in their journey. So what would you like to share with such women? Hmm.
Creation comes very naturally to women. And I have to
Exactly.
just bake that.
Hmm.
Order आएंगे नहीं आएंगे. If I start thinking, then I can't work. So I will tell
Hmm.
everyone that just pick yourself up, just switch
Hmm.
on your oven, and just start baking one thing. It's energy. You have to just understand that you're not vibrating at the same frequency. What it needs for you to vibrate again, do that.
Hmm.
If at all, God willing, if at all it has to come to you, it will come to you.
Absolutely. But at least put in that effort,
Put
right?
in that
Start
effort
taking
and don't
action.
stop and believe in yourself.
Absolutely. Amazing. Super awesome. And what would you like to share with those women who are wanting to join, let's say, Diamond as well, right? But again, they are thinking a lot about it. Is this for me? Should I do this or not? What would you like to share about the kind of community support that we have, or maybe anything that you would want to share with them?
The community support is amazing. The mindset, I think finance is one thing. Today, I cannot say much about finance. People might say that, I have some,
Mm.
I have backing or my husband is, sponsoring or whatever.
Mm.
But I told my husband, I'm going to give it back to you.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I have done that. Okay, fine. This either I pay in installment to Dipti ma'am
Mm.
or I pay you in installment. So I
Mm.
will pay you in installment and I have
Mm.
been paying him back in
Amazing.
installment. And that too, I have thought not from my saving, but from my bakery business that I
Bakery.
will pay.
Lovely.
So
Lovely.
once I have taken up that challenge, I know that I have to work hard and I have to make sure I earn at least that much to give him that. So take it as it, okay, fine, take it from anywhere, but
Mm.
with that intention to give back.
Wow.
That so finance is sorted, then comes the mindset.
Mm.
Sometimes it is not even finance, it is just the mindset.
Mm.
हम आज जाते हैं, हम ज्वेलरी देखते हैं, हम ये देखते हैं, हम कुछ खरीद लेते हैं और हमको लगता है हाँ हाँ you feel that no, I deserve it. So you
Mm.
deserve this diamond.
Yeah.
So you deserve this, you're worth it. So please
Mm.
go for it.
Superb, amazing, Adishree, for really inspiring so many women with this amazing success story. Like a lot of people have that clarity that they want to do this business, right? But coming from that background where you were just chilling out and the friend pushed you, and then this particular journey, this mindset shift that you have had, it is so massive. So I'm very, very inspired personally by this success story. I'm sure the viewers who are watching this interview, they are also very, very inspired. I'm sure you guys must
My
have
pleasure.
noted
Yeah.
down like at least five golden nuggets through this story. If you are from Mumbai and if you want to order from Adishree, I'll share the link of her social media down below this video in the description box. And maybe if you are someone who wants to see that transformation in your baking journey as well, I'm sharing another link for you to get started, right? Because bakers in the community are getting transformed every single day. So thank you so much, Adishree. It was
Thank you, ma'am.
really
Thank you for
exciting.
having me. Thank you for
So,
giving me this opportunity. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, thank you so much, and really feel proud of your journey. So, thank you so much for being
Always
very
grateful
important
for
part of
DVA.
DBK.
Always, always grateful to DVA.
Thank you so much.